Mikafashi.
Mr. Speaker, greetings to all members of the House. I'm honoured to take a call on this second reading taxation, residential land withholding tax, GST and online services and student loan bill. Sir, the bill introduces amendments to the Student Loan Scheme Act 2011, the Income Tax Act 2007, the Goods and Services Tax Act 1985 and the Tax Administration Act 1994. Sir, if there was a bill that could address those particular texts to create a fair, innovative, future-proof pieces of legislation, this was it. But unfortunately, the government hasn't delivered on that opportunity at all. Unfortunately, they've been dragging their feet on applying GST to products bought from overseas and are failing to back small and medium businesses in this country. And you know, that goes beyond the reach of a lot of small business of achieving the Kiwi dream. Despite this government, Sir, being in government for 7 years, the best the government can come up with is a bill that clearly doesn't address those critical issues when they could have at the front end of the administration, and it doesn't go deep enough. It doesn't go to help small businesses in New Zealand, which clearly deserve a better deal. Though we shouldn't be surprised at this kind of treatment from the national government, they have completely lost their way. For example, Sir, charging GST on remote services is only one step in the process. There aren't many Kiwi companies competing with iTunes or Netflix. Consequently, Sir, as the upshot, all this starts to look like is a tax grab by the national government rather than an attempt, again, to create a level playing field. The government needs to stand up for Main Street businesses, Sir, especially small family-run businesses and not just those online. Then, Sir, we come to the residential land withholding tax, and you know its intent is to ensure that the bright line test tax on residential property sales is paid by overseas buyers, and that's yet to be proven. It's something that is a necessary part. But again, the criticism of this bill, it doesn't go deep enough. We do think that it's been a bit half-baked and the opportunity to be innovative has been lost. And we on this side believe that the housing crisis that this particular part of this bill is going to be addressed will probably not be met. And that's unfortunate, Sir, again, for many, many Kiwis around the country. That dream of having home ownership will be, again, beyond their reach. The criticism that the bill hasn't been well thought through goes to, obviously, the Financial Minister himself admitting that he wasn't quite aware of the impact on that particular part of this bill. But, Sir, it's to the student loan that I want to turn in my attention a little bit. As a mother of 2 teenage boys that have started their first year at university, this probably, you know, and I don't expect them to go overseas when they complete their studies, but it prompted me, Sir, to do a bit of research around the student loan situation that's currently facing this country. And what I found from you know, getting some information from the library is that there is a trend of student loans clearly going up in this country. In the year 2010 to 11, what they've said is the closing balance, that's the total what's owed at any single point, is just over 12 billion. Fast forward into 2014, 2015, the closing balance was 14.8 million. So, Sir, there's clearly a huge uptake of student loans in this country, and we should be investing in our young people. We should be investing in our young people. But the point around the exchange with Australia to ensure that we're sharing information is our young people aren't just going to Australia. They are going to other parts of the country, Sir, and if we were to make this future-proof and to ensure that all students that take loans enter into a social contract with the government to pay that money back, they aren't just going to Australia, they're going to other parts of the country. And so it would have been an opportunity for the government to ensure that we had exchanges with other countries where our students reside. And it's on that closing note that we support this through the second reading of this bill, sir, and look forward to when we get into committee stage so we can test some of those clauses in the bill. Kia ora tātou.